Hey guys, so I'm not in the dorm room, and that's great. But I seem to have gotten in the habit of using the record function on YouTube, which is a bit of a cop out. But if I don't do this now, I'm not going to, so I need to get it done. Um, I got some dental work done today, and I'm not feeling great. Actually, right now I am feeling great because they gave me pain meds, but that makes making this video extremely difficult. I'm going to do my best. Today I've decided to teach you guys how to speak with a French accent. When learning a foreign language dialect, the most important thing to do when starting out is learn the alphabet of that language. With French, English speakers are in luck because it is a Latin-based language, which means they have the Latin alphabet that we know. Or I don't know if it's a Latin alphabet. Actually, yeah, it is, I think. I don't know how these things work. But yeah, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, all that. Um, but there is a differing pronunciation. And the wonderful thing about French is usually, for the most part, whenever you pronounce a letter a certain way, that's how you're going to pronounce it within a word, which is not so true for English, and English is dumb. But this is particularly true and most commonly applicable when speaking English with a French accent when you consider the vowels. In French, the vowels are a, e, pardon me, a, e, o, u, a, e, I, o, u. Um, the ones to really bear in mind when speaking are and e and I. Because it has certain accents which alter the pronunciation on a fairly common basis, which would be or a. You pronounce as a if it has an accent on it that's going back across the letter, and e because e almost always is pronounced e. Whenever you see an I in a word, pronounce it e. That's just a rule for speaking with a French accent. Um, Also, when you consider speaking in a dialect, you should also think about your mouth position. With General American dialect, it's very flat, and you'll often speak with the corners of your mouth pulled back. That's particularly true of long vowel sounds like at and back. But with French, it's spoken very much forward, so you would take it into the front portion of the mouth, and it can sometimes help to have your lower jaw jutting out a tiny, tiny bit. If you ever watch French films, I notice this particularly with French women. That's kind of their resting position is very forward, and just like if you watch like those everyday destin de Amélie Poulain, that one, just watch her face, and that can give you a good idea. Watch her face. Rules for dialect. And we also with any language, stereotypes are a good thing if you're going to be speaking with a dialect. Uh, par exemple, en français, you would say something, which is not what a French person would say. Genuinely, a French person would say something. It's a very soft ch, but to the untrained ear, it's going to sound a lot better if you just overdo it and say something and change that th to an s. That's also true of something else, but I can't think of it right now because pain meds. I hope this is helpful to you in some way. I'll see you guys next week. DFTDA.